Well, the Memorandum of Understanding partners met last Thursday in an effort to reallocate what little water there is to keep area ranchers in business. Now, according to Inyo County Water Department Director Bob Harrington, the meeting resulted in a potential 4,000 to 5,000 acre feet of water that could be added to the 16,500 acre feet scheduled for irrigation this summer. Facing a 66% cut in irrigation water and seasonal runoff at 4% of normal, water for agricultural use will have to come from cuts to other mandated Los Angeles Department of Water and Power obligations. The partners, Inyo County, LADWP, the Owens Valley Committee, the Sierra Club, California Department of Fish and Wildlife, and the State Lands Commission all have to agree on those cuts. Now, the additional irrigation water could come from Warren Lake, lower flows to the Owens Lake Delta, and lower base flows in the Lower Owens River project. Via email, Harrington wrote, quote, "I think there was general agreement that these reductions would be feasible with appropriate monitoring," end quote. Now, the next step, the partners go back to their governing boards for approval, then come back together next week to see which options all groups will agree to. Now, this is what LADWP spokesperson Amanda Parsons said, who added, "Things are looking positive, and hopefully with the continued emphasis that there isn't any other water available, we can move forward and get some more allocations for our ranchers," end quote. Now, options discussed at the May 7th Standing Committee meeting: water from storage offset by potential savings on Owens Lake dust mitigation later this year, are outside the purview of the MOU partners. The Standing Committee will reconvene in Independence June 4th. Well, getting information from the city of Bishop that Bishop water customers used 20% less water in April 2015, this compared to April 2013. Now, because of the drought, the state has required potable water users to use 25% less water in 2015 compared to 2013. Now, last summer, the state of California required that the city of Bishop implement water conservation measures to achieve the state-required reduction in water use. Most water conservation requirements apply to outside irrigation. So, with the traditional start of the irrigation season on April 1st in the Owens Valley, the reduction in water use is starting to show. Now, as a reminder, among the current water conservation mandates that apply to City of Bishop water users are no outdoor irrigation except between 5 p.m. and 9 a.m. And boy, have we seen a lot of people breaking that one. No outdoor irrigation such that water runs off property. No outdoor irrigation during and within 48 hours after precipitation. New landscape must use drip irrigation or microspray. No washing driveways, sidewalks, and parking areas. And no wastewater caused by easily correctable leaks, breaks, or malfunctions. That City of Bishop press release notes that saving water saves money, reduces water rates, protects groundwater. It's the right thing to do and is now required by the state. Now, you can contact the City of Bishop Department of Public Works at 760-873-8458 for more information on water conservation and the City of Bishop's water system. Well, Mammoth has garnered the #1 spot on a list by TetonGravity.com. This is the least carbon pollution ski town in America. The story notes that Mammoth had 36.9 metric tons of carbon pollution being emitted per household. This is far below any other ski town for that list. Mammoth Mountain Ski Area earned a NSAA Silver Eagle Award for excellence in water conservation and is using sustainable development, regulatory compliance, education, and continual improvements to help guide their environmental decision. Now, the story goes on to note that in the winter months, a large amount of bus lines operate, including one that runs until 2 in the morning. And the story says, meaning that après revelers can get a good buzz on and not have to worry about driving. Just be careful out there. Less than half of the population drives to work alone, and 45.5% of Mammoth Lakes only owns one car. Now, the story notes you can compare this to Telluride, where 29.7% of the population owns 3 or more vehicles. You can see TetonGravity.com for the entire list and story. Well, the good story is Mammoth Mountain staying open and Sierra Star Golf Course now open. Sierra Media's Rob Gill filed this story.
Mammoth Mountain is staying open through Memorial Day. For the past 27 years, we've been skiing and riding on Memorial Day, and this year's no different, thanks to 2 feet of snow that we've gotten in May so far.
We're from Daytona Beach. We called last weekend to see if it was open. It was, so we popped a flight and flew out to get a little last minute snow in.
Conditions have been really fun. We got 5 inches of snow last week. We got another inch of snow last night. The top is riding really well. The groomers are a blast. Facelift Express is my favorite right now. Go ride Saddle Bowl. It's really fun.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty powdery in some parts.
Currently, from 7:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m., we have Broadway Express, Facelift Express, and Chair 23. And then starting this Friday, we'll be running the gondola through Memorial Day to the top. The bike park is going to open this Friday for Memorial Day weekend. We're going to have the lower mountain bike trails open, shuttle service only, and as we get closer to the weekend, we'll have a confirmed list of trails. Sierra Star Golf Course is officially open for business starting last Saturday. You can play 18 holes of golf. It's $100 to play until June 14th, and the course looks spectacular. It's green. This water that we recently got is going to make it look even more beautiful. So Mammoth Mountain has the ski bike golf promotion running Friday through Monday. For $99, you can get a bike park ticket, a lift ticket to ski, and you can play 9 holes of golf at Sierra Star after 2:30 p.m. California Pass is still on sale. It's $799, and you get unlimited riding at Mammoth, Bear, June Mountain, and Snow Summit. It's a great deal. So we don't have any major projects for the summer. We have a couple new bike trails, which we'll be releasing more information on as the summer approaches. And in light of the recent drought, we're eliminating some of the grass that we use around the Adventure Center, using more wood chips, and trying to be a lot more conscious of our impact using water. For any information on the mountain, on summer, on the bike park, go to mammothmountain.com. You'll get everything you need there.
Looking forward to seeing Shadi and the gang out at Sierra Star my own self. We'll be back with more news.